we've got an Amazon package here. Let's open this up and see what we got. This here is it's a light. It's a light. It's an outdoor light. It's a sensor light, motion sensor light. Okay, light up anywhere, motion sensor, security light. We've got security spotlight, 5500K white light. So that's not like too much in the cold. I think this is like a perfect temperature. 2 ultra wide bright LEDs. So we got 2 of them, 2 lights basically facing 2 directions. Easy installation, motion activated, motion distance up to 30 feet, 120 degrees of vision, last a long time, runs on 4D batteries, low power consuming. Oh man, I actually thought this was wired. So, well, that's kind of like a good thing, honestly, because if you don't have experience with the wiring or just not comfortable enough for it, you've got covered, because you can put D batteries and yeah, have this mounted. So you don't need much, honestly. Maybe a drill with the Phillips head, drive, or if you have a lot of arm strength, maybe just a screwdriver. You can just kind of like, if your house is like vinyl or wood, you could just drive these in, the screws in, or you can drill the proper way, put the anchors in, and then screw these this plate on here. This is where the light is gonna slide into. You could definitely do this for like low traffic areas where people don't really walk out to too much, like maybe in the winter in the backyard where people don't really go, just for deterrence or anything like that. But okay, so I was kind of worried that this is not gonna last too long, but the LEDs are tiny, but then it's gonna be projected pretty big. They don't really there's a protective film on this thing, which I didn't really see if I didn't see the sticker. Clever that they put it on there. Yeah, basically it just makes sure that you don't scratch it up before the installation. There's a big motion sensor right here in the middle, and you would put the batteries in here, I'm guessing. So let me try to open this up. I'll show you what D batteries are. Oh, so these are like plastic screws here, 4 of them in the bottom, in the back side. I'm just gonna kind of untighten them a little bit and then open these up with my finger. So you definitely need to keep a flathead around to kind of open these up, unless you're like me, you'll find anything and make it a tool. But yeah, there you go. Once you unscrew it a little bit, you could definitely get in there with your finger, but I highly suggest you screw them down properly, because this keeps it sealed, so it doesn't, water and stuff doesn't get in there. I don't think it comes out all the way either. Let me see about that. But it kind of opened up a little bit once I opened that one. But 4 of the batteries would go in here and make this thing light up. I do not have D batteries. I don't think anybody has D batteries. That's kind of like what they used to use back in the days for, it does come out, for like, big flashlights and things like that, when LED wasn't a thing. But that's kind of why I have high hopes for this, because those flashlights would last a long time, on those D batteries. So, and they're huge. So, with these two tiny LEDs, I feel like it's gonna last a long time. So I'm pretty sure there's some logistics on this, like how long this will last and things like that. So you could definitely see that. But yeah, it's just with things like this, it's just a maintenance that you got to do. You know, you got to just, you know, keep changing the batteries over time. But sometimes, you know, if they're efficient enough, like, I don't think it's a big deal. I'm pretty sure this is gonna function pretty good, but look at that. The entire thing is just a battery thing, you know. It's just the whole thing is like a battery holder, and maybe just a little bit out on the front is where the sensor and stuff is. And yeah, 2 tiny LEDs. I mean, cool. So yeah, 4D batteries would go in here, and then you seal this up, make sure this gasket kind of, you know, closes down on this cap, and that's kind of how you make this thing waterproof. And then you take this mount, the mount has an up arrow direction, and then it says floodlight, so you could, you know, see which way is up, and then you could just and then you could just like slide this on, and then yeah, and then you could just like slide this onto the rails, and then there's a clip here on the bottom. It's gonna click. It's not gonna click because I have screws on the way, but yeah, once it clicks, it should be secure. It's not getting out. There you go. So this clip basically makes it secure and everything, so I'm not worried about it. And it doesn't weigh that much. Probably is gonna weigh some after you put the battery in, but you know, if you put the screws on, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I feel like it's gonna function really well. I may or may not install this, but if I do, I'll probably make a video or make a short about it, which will be in the description. And if things changes with the quality, or you know, if I find things out, or like, you know, find out how much it lasts and things like that, all of that is going to be in the description, so definitely keep an eye on that. I actually got some more information here on the paper. This is 480 lumens, so it's not that crazy, but it's okay enough, you know. It's okay, especially for a battery powered one, you know. All the instructions and everything is on this paper, so whatever I just told you, they're all in here. The drill bit is 1/4 drill bit. I really like how they said which size of drill bit you need for the anchors. Most of the people don't really do that, so that's pretty nice of them. And the light looks pretty good too. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.